Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Cup English. I'm Liam.
And I'm Chloe. Thanks for joining us again today.
If you're new here, this podcast is all about real English for everyday life. We talk about real feelings, real stories, and real people.
Yes, and we post new episodes every day, so don't forget to subscribe and follow us. You can listen while drinking your morning coffee, walking, or before bed.
Exactly. Just a few minutes each day to relax, listen, and learn English naturally.
So, Liam, what are we talking about today?
Today's topic is something very real, something that everyone faces at some point: forgiving someone you love.
Wow, that's a deep one.
Yeah, it is. Forgiving someone you love, that can be one of the hardest things in life.
So true. When someone you love hurts you, it feels different. It's not like when a stranger says something bad. It goes deeper, right?
Yeah, it really hurts more. But at the same time, love makes forgiveness possible. That's what's interesting about it.
That's beautiful. And also difficult.
Totally. So today we'll talk about why forgiveness matters, why it's so hard sometimes, and how we can do it in a healthy way.
And of course, we'll share a few of our own stories.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be a meaningful talk.
I think so too. Let's get started.
So Chloe, why do you think forgiveness is important?
I think forgiveness is like medicine for the heart. When we don't forgive, we keep the pain inside us. It stays there, and it grows.
Yeah, it's like carrying a heavy bag everywhere.
Exactly. You think about what happened again and again. It makes you angry, sad, or even tired.
That's so true. I remember once I was really mad at a friend. I kept thinking about what he said to me. It was small, but it made me angry for days.
What happened then?
After a while, I realized I was wasting energy. My friend probably forgot about it, and I was still angry. So I decided to just let it go.
That's the thing. When we forgive, we actually do it for ourselves, not for the other person.
Yes, that's a great point. Many people think forgiveness means saying, it's okay, what you did is fine. But that's not true.
Right. Forgiving doesn't mean you agree with what they did. It means you choose peace instead of pain.
Beautifully said, Chloe.
Thank you. But seriously, I think we all know that feeling. You can't sleep. You keep replaying the moment in your head.
Yeah, it's like a movie that never stops.
Exactly. But when you finally say, I forgive you, something changes inside. You feel lighter.
Like taking off that heavy backpack.
Yes. It doesn't mean the memory disappears, but it means you don't carry the pain anymore.
That's powerful. And I think forgiving someone you love is even more important because love connects people deeply.
Yes, and love is too important to lose because of one mistake.
I like that. But sometimes it's not easy, right?
No, it's not. Sometimes it takes time. You need space. You need to heal a bit before you can really forgive.
And that's okay. Forgiveness doesn't have to happen right away.
Exactly. It's a process, not a moment.
That's so true. You know, I read somewhere, when you forgive, you heal. When you let go, you grow.
Oh, I love that quote. It's so true.
Yeah. And maybe that's why forgiveness is so powerful. It changes not only our relationship with others, but also with ourselves.
Absolutely. It makes you kinder, calmer, and even stronger inside.
Yeah, it's like giving yourself freedom again.
Yes, freedom from anger, sadness, and pain.
I like how you said that. Freedom. That's a good word for forgiveness.
Thank you. But so maybe we can say forgiveness is not only about the other person, it's a gift to yourself.
Perfectly said.
Thanks, Liam. And I think it's time to share some real stories next, right?
Yes. Let's talk about times when we had to forgive someone we love.
Okay, I'll go first.
All right. Can't wait to hear it.
So this story is about one of my closest friends. We've been friends since college. We used to talk every day, laugh, share everything. But one day, something happened.
Oh no, what happened?
It was a small thing at first. We were planning a trip together, and she canceled at the last minute. I felt disappointed, but I said, okay, no problem. Later, I found out she went with another friend instead.
Oh, wow. That must have hurt.
Yeah, it really did. I felt like she didn't care about me. I felt replaced. So I stopped talking to her.
I understand that. It's hard when someone close does something that feels like betrayal.
Yes, exactly. And for weeks, I told myself, she's not a good friend. I was angry. But deep down, I missed her.
Yeah, I've been there.
One day, she texted me. She said she was sorry, that she made a mistake. She said she was afraid to tell me because she didn't want to hurt me.
Wow, that takes courage to say.
Yes. At first, I didn't reply. I read her message again and again. Then I realized I also made a mistake. I never asked her why she did it. I just got angry.
That's a really honest thing to see.
Yeah. So after a few days, I called her. We talked for 2 hours. We cried, we laughed, we said sorry, and we became close again.
That's amazing.
It was such a big lesson for me. I learned that people make mistakes, even the people we love. And sometimes we need to forgive to keep the love alive.
I like that a lot. Forgive to keep the love alive. It's beautiful.
Thanks. It's true, though. If you love someone, a friend, a partner, or family, you have to accept that they're not perfect.
That's real love, I think.
Yes, real love is not only about happy times. It's also about understanding, patience, and forgiveness.
So true. It sounds like forgiving your friend made your friendship stronger.
It really did. Now, when we argue or misunderstand each other, we talk about it right away. We don't let anger grow anymore.
That's great. Communication is key.
Exactly. So, what about you, Liam? Do you have a story about forgiving someone you love?
Yeah, I do. It's about my brother. We're really close now, but a few years ago we had a big fight.
Oh, between brothers? That can be serious.
Yeah, we were both under a lot of stress. I was working long hours and he was finishing college. One day we argued about something small. I don't even remember what it was.
That happens a lot.
Exactly. But at that moment, it got really bad. We said things we didn't mean. After that day, we didn't talk for months.
Oh, wow. That must have been hard.
It was. My family tried to help, but I was stubborn. I told myself, he hurt me. He should say sorry first.
That's a common feeling.
Yeah. But after some time, I realized something. My anger didn't change anything. It only made me sad. Every time I saw an old photo of us, I felt terrible.
But such a real emotion.
Yeah. One night I couldn't sleep. I thought, why am I waiting for him to say sorry? Maybe he's waiting for me too. So the next morning I sent him a text. I just said, hey, I miss you. Can we talk?
That's brave.
I was nervous, but a few minutes later he called me. We both apologized, we laughed about the stupid fight we had, and honestly, after that, our relationship got better than before.
That's such a beautiful story.
Yeah, it taught me something big. Saying sorry and forgiving are both signs of strength, not weakness.
Yes, I love that. People think forgiving means being weak, but it actually means you're strong enough to let go.
Exactly. And forgiving doesn't mean forgetting what happened, it just means you're not letting it control your life anymore.
That's so true. When you forgive, you make space for new happiness.
Yes. And I think when it comes to family or close friends, forgiveness is extra important because those relationships are worth fighting for.
Totally. And it's amazing how one simple, I'm sorry, or I forgive you can change everything.
Yeah. It's like opening a window in a dark room. Suddenly, light comes in again.
Aw, that's such a nice image.
That's true. But sometimes forgiveness is like bringing light back into your life.
You're right. And maybe some people listening today need to hear that. Maybe they've been holding on to anger for a long time.
Yeah. If that's you, maybe today is the day to start letting go. You don't have to call or text the person right now, but you can begin inside your heart.
Yes, forgiveness always starts inside.
Exactly.
Wow, Liam, I love your story. It reminds me how powerful a simple message can be.
Thanks, Chloe. And I loved your story too. It shows that even when something hurts, love can survive through forgiveness.
Yes, that's the beauty of it.
All right, so we've talked about why forgiveness matters and shared our stories. Maybe next we can talk about why it's sometimes so hard to forgive and what can help.
Yes, that's such an important part. Let's go there next.
So, Chloe, we've talked about how important forgiveness is, but let's be honest, it's not easy.
Yeah, not at all. Sometimes it feels almost impossible.
Why do you think it's so hard for people to forgive?
Well, I think one reason is hurt. When someone hurts you deeply, it takes time to heal. You can't just say, okay, I forgive you and forget everything.
Right. The pain doesn't just disappear because we say the words.
Exactly. And sometimes we feel scared. We think, if I forgive them, maybe they'll hurt me again.
Yeah, that fear is real.
Also, our ego can make it hard. We don't want to be the first person to say sorry or forgive.
That's true. Sometimes we just want to win the argument.
Yeah, but in the end, there's no real winner when people stop talking.
Exactly. I think another reason is that people confuse forgiveness with forgetting.
Yes, many people think if I forgive, it means I have to forget what happened, but that's not true.
Right. You can forgive and still remember the lesson. Forgiving doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. It just means you don't let it control you anymore.
I love that. Forgiveness is about letting go, not about erasing the past.
Yes, and letting go doesn't mean you let people hurt you again. It just means you stop carrying that heavy feeling inside.
Exactly. You can forgive and still protect yourself.
That's a great point. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you have to keep them close if it's not healthy.
Right. Sometimes forgiveness is quiet. It's something you do in your heart, not out loud.
That's beautiful, Chloe.
Thank you, Liam.
So, since it's not easy, maybe we can share some simple tips, small steps that can help people forgive.
Good idea. Let's do it. Okay, first tip. Take your time. You don't have to forgive right away. Sometimes you need to feel the pain first to understand it.
Yes, healing takes time. You can't rush it.
Exactly. Second tip, write your feelings down. Sometimes when you write about what happened, you see it more clearly.
That's a good one. Writing helps you understand your emotions.
Yeah, you can write a letter to the person, even if you never send it. It helps release your feelings.
I like that. And maybe my tip would be try to see things from their side.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, sometimes people hurt us not because they want to, but because they're hurt too, or confused or scared.
That's so true. When we try to understand the other person, it becomes easier to forgive.
Exactly. My next tip is simple. Talk when you're ready. If it's someone important to you, talk to them honestly. Don't talk when you're angry. Wait until you're calm.
Yes, if you talk when you're angry, you'll say things you don't mean.
Been there.
Same here. So yeah, wait, breathe, then talk.
Another thing that helps me is to remember your own mistakes.
Ah, yes. We all make mistakes. When we remember that, it's easier to forgive others.
Exactly. I mean, we all want to be forgiven when we do something wrong, right?
Right. So giving that same kindness to others helps both people heal.
That's true. And here's one more. Think about what really matters. Ask yourself, is this problem bigger than our relationship?
Yes, most of the time it's not. We often hold on to small things and forget how much we love the person.
Exactly. Forgiveness helps us see the bigger picture. Love, friendship, peace.
That's beautiful, Liam.
And one last thing I want to say is this. Forgive yourself, too. Oh, yes, that's important.
Sometimes we're angry with ourselves for what we did or didn't do, but we also need to forgive ourselves and move forward.
I agree completely. You can't love others if you don't learn to forgive yourself first.
Yes, forgiveness starts inside.
That's the perfect way to end this part.
I agree.
So, to anyone listening, remember, forgiveness doesn't happen in one day. It's a journey, but it's a journey worth taking.
Absolutely. When you forgive, you open your heart again.
And that's how love grows stronger.
Yes. So in our last part, we'll share some closing thoughts and one small challenge for you, our listeners.
Can't wait for that. Let's do it. So, Chloe, I feel like today's talk was really special.
Yeah, me too. Forgiveness is something we all need, but we don't always talk about it.
Exactly. It's not easy, but it's powerful. When you forgive, you don't lose. You actually win peace inside your heart.
That's so true. And maybe some people listening today are still holding on to some pain. Maybe it's from a friend, a family member, or someone they love deeply.
Yeah, and if that's you, we just want to say, take your time. You don't have to fix everything today, but maybe you can start by saying in your heart, I want to forgive.
Yes, just taking that first small step can already make you feel lighter.
Forgiveness is not about forgetting the past. It's about choosing peace for your future.
Beautifully said, Liam.
Thanks, Chloe.
And thank you, everyone, for spending your time with us today.
Yeah, we hope this talk helped you think about someone in your life, maybe someone you're ready to forgive.
And remember, love always grows stronger when forgiveness is part of it.
Absolutely. So, friends, if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Daily Cup English and follow us for new talks every day.
Yes, we post short, real English conversations about life, love, habits, and everything in between.
So grab your cup of coffee or tea and join us again tomorrow.
Thanks for listening. Take care and keep your heart light.
See you next time, everyone. Bye.